exciting, bumpy, and wowing.
It's tight, it's twisty, and it's bumpy, but it's a hell of a racetrack.
It's a classic street course. You know you're not meant to be there with race cars.
Baltimore in 3 words: killer street race.
I can't tell you what it was like to stand on the podium and see people line the streets as far as your eyes could see it. The track is super technical, and it's a very difficult track, and one of the things that adds to that is the bumps. You know, I mean, they have sections of the track that are so bumpy, you're shaking up and down and your head's moving side to side, but it's kind of what makes it cool. It's what, makes the track a little bit different.
I think it's the only track I've ever had to cross railway tracks before, so that was a first, but I'd have to say our prototypes handle the railway circuits quite well. The layout was a ton of fun. You're pushing the car to its limit and you have no room for error.
You're on the backdrop of Camden. You're literally racing around the marina. It's an area that we're not used to traveling to, so it's unbelievable to bring the spectacle of America Le Mans Series to such an iconic community like Baltimore.
It was packed last year. It was really something special to have a first-year event like that in a new region that really brought a lot of people out. Yeah, the racetrack had a little bit of issues. Yeah, it was a little bumpy. Yeah, a lot of cars broke as a result of it, but they're making improvements. It's going to make for much more exciting racing. We're not going to have bits and pieces of race cars trickling everywhere that we go, so it should be a much better, smoother, and more natural racing experience.
The surface changes that you have there are pretty big. The sorts of corners that you have as well there's a pretty big range. It's like every street circuit, it has its own unique character. It's always a bit of a dogfight, and when you finish one of those races and you've finished on the podium or you've won it, then you go, oh, that's hugely satisfying.